morning. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some Pauper, and we're playing some Jund Wildfire, one of my favorite decks in Pauper. It's a toss-up between this and Mono Black Sack to what actually is my favorite deck I've played so far, but I really love this deck. I should also update Stream Decker with it. So anyway, the main deck, we've played this before. The main deck itself has not changed any since be nice if I go to the right website. Since the last time I played Jund Wildfire, which was a little while ago. But the main deck has not changed any. The only thing that has changed, we've changed the sideboard a little bit. So, gone are the days of Duresses, and in comes our Bogle's Hate, which is Serene Heart, destroy all auras, 2-drop instant, 1 colorless, 1 green, and Tranquility, 2 colorless, 1 green, so it's a 3-drop sorcery, destroy all enchantments. I feel like this is a good split because Tranquility will catch things like Journey to Nowhere, little other things that it may pick up, and then, you know, Serene Heart just deals with everything else. So that's what these guys are in here for. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a ton of craziness, just same old that we've been playing with for a while. Still 3 Bleak Coven, 3 Boarding Party. If I could find, if I cut anything out of the deck, I'd cut 2 Bonder's Ornament, throw in an extra Bleak Coven and a Boarding Party, but, you know, it is what it is. That's what we're doing for right now. So, we are going to run this through a league, see what it's like, and that is right, I did say league. I just feel like playing league. If we lose our... Let's make sure we have the right deck selected. If we don't get our play points back, we don't get our play points back. It is what it is. I just want to play the league. Barf is leading the trophy race with Sade and Raken in the top 5. Played against Sade and Raken a couple times. Played against Barf once. Got our teeth kicked in when we played against Barf last time. Auto 1-of trophy, guys. Hey, there's Cooper. Auto 1-of trophy, guys, but I just can't imagine winning 15 trophies. I do kind of wonder, so like with the modern trophy race, it seems like people are like, they play and then if they lose a match, they drop and gain another one. I wonder if they do the same thing for Pauper, or if, you know, Barf is just that awesomely good. Would like to go first. I'm not in love with this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We are on the play, so it makes me want to keep it even more. Slivers. Okay. Keep up this Gal Blast. Wasn't expecting to see Slivers, gotta admit. Okay. I'm half tempted just cleansing, Chainer's Edict next turn. Uh, hmm. Let's ramp. Go get us a... Mountain, I suppose. Yeah, Bleak Coven Vampires is a good draw. Could dump that potentially next turn. I don't remember what flanking does. Of course, I got a million slivers. Why wouldn't I? Okay, I know what flanking does now. It is for 2. Ooh. Did it say what ones they added to hand? That Mass Vandal could jack one of our lands from us. Bolt of Whispers. Trying to think what's the best play here. Mass Vandal can jack one of our things. Could get rid of, but would get rid of Benevolent Bodyguard if we did this route. I'm gonna go this route. I don't know if this is right. The next turn we'll have the land regardless for Bleak Coven. Mass Vandal comes in. Oh, Sliver. Okay. I don't have the. There's the Vandal. Seems pretty good. Take our Bonner's Ornament. That's fine. That was a good draw. Throw it down. I'd love to hit some kind of. Wasn't great. Yeah, I guess we get to replace our Bonner's Ornament, but. Huh. I'm going to attack here. I think my next couple turns is just Bleak Coven Vampire Pulse Murasa. Bleak Coven Chum Pulse Murasa. This card is ridiculous. Get a bunch of land. Well, their slivers are getting big. Not quite dead. Not quite in good shape though. Gal Blast. 2, 3, 5. Bleak Coven you. Okay, cool. So we got rid of the bodyguard. The idea here is to chump. Huh. We need to top deck a land here. Yeah. Yep. Top deck and untap land, baby. For the game. I don't think it'd be for game, but it will help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are one away, aren't we? So we can Pulse of Murasa, Galv Blast something. This is going to be such a weird, tricky kind of situation. How many times are they going to draw that card? Go away, card. I did find a Sidewinding Sliver. Card's really good. Take 2. You're a little late to the party. Or play Bleak Coven. We're trying here. Oh, they got a Lord. I'm not going to block here. I think we're going to lose game 1 here. Sideboard, though, we do get some good stuff like Fiery Cannonade and whatnot. Alright. I just wanted to see if he had sacked the one or not. Fiery Cannonade, definitely. Kind of like the other Pulse of Murasa, too. Take out the Bonder ornaments. Go down. Go down one chainers. Whether or not if I want to bring in the other Pulse of Murasa is the real question here. Maybe not. We just bring in the Fiery Cannonades. Try it like that. Would like to go first. Well, this is how this is going to go then, ain't it? Really? Keep it. 1, 2. I won't keep one of these Bleak Coven because we actually have land to cast it. We kind of have land to cast it. This is, I mean, they're probably going to win the game. Us mulliganing to like, what, 4? It's pretty much game over. That's irritating. There's a wildfire. Oh, tap wrong. Yes, we get a forest. Draw a visionary. Four here. Yeah, I mean, we were basically like, we got a top deck cannonade kind of thing. That's the position we're in. Yep. Gonna block anyway, so. I wasn't trying to illegal block. Just trying to move on with our turn. I mean, yeah, you mulligan to 4, you might as well just like, you know what I mean? Especially against a deck like this. Like, we can still top deck Fiery Cannonade. Like, we still have outs, right? Probably not to that. Cycle the Ash Baron. Benevolent Bodyguard. like, I don't know which one it's like. I'm supposed to. It's weird to see. Pretty good. Come on. Fiery Cannonade. Llanowar Visionary. Or like just trying to hang in there. The big butt sliver, predatory sliver. They have another sidewinder, don't they? Yep. Okay, so we're just in a position like if we can just in our next 2 draws roll the card, we win. Maybe not. I don't think so. Girl Gal Blast. Trying to dig ourselves out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as they don't get a Lord effect, we can skate by 1 more turn. Come on, no Lord effect. Got Mass Vandal. They didn't get any. So they have all this flanking crap in the world. Come on, we have 3 of them in deck. It doesn't really tell you like which one you're supposed to attack, like side one. They don't have trample. You go to 1. Come on, baby, off the top, Fiery Cannonade. Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Game 1 was kind of close. Game 2, I mean, we mauled the 4, and we were still kind of fighting the good fight there. We just really had to draw, you know, at least something. But we did put in a little bit of a good fight there. I feel like that's a matchup that's pretty good for us, too. We didn't have the heart of the cards today. Be my guess. I wanted to look. I was looking at some of these decks over here. This Infect list looks fun. It's only 11 tickets, too. Maybe I'll try it out at some point. I lost the dice roll. That's no fun. I don't know how I feel about this hand. I want to keep it. Affinity. Probably the Rakdos Affinity. Healed through turn. Be my guess. They just play Mirror Enforcer. Do kind of like just foretelling here. Great Furnace. Play Packmate. Draw a card. Galvanic Blast will get to deal with their Mirror Enforcers and whatnot. Look how many artifacts they already have. Mirror Enforcer for free. Let's place all 4 of them. That's how it normally goes. Hog. We just dead this turn from a Tog. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gain 16. Make them sack 2 things. Just deadly dispute it. This is probably not a good matchup for us. More than likely not. This is a matchup where we don't have... Play another Enforcer. This is probably just a matchup where we just don't have our duresses where we want them. Your Wellspring. Dramatic Star. Yep. We draw Visionary. Wellspring. Millionth draw. Alright, looking at their board, something should be done about this deck. This is absurd. Play 3rd Mirror Enforcer? No? Play Visionary. Oh, Pulse of Murasa. That's a good one. Pulse of Murasa, the Bleak Coven vampires. Potentially. And then they just get a Tog back. So they can just Blood Fountain the Tog back and then a Tog Fling one turn. That is absurd. That is completely absurd to me. Or they just get back Mirror Enforcers. Then here comes a Toggy Boy too. Beats, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. They just have the Fling in hand already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They can do 14 to us. They probably have the Fling in hand, honestly. Second a Tog. Packmate. We can either Annoyed Altisaur to try to find something, or we can Pulse of Murasa, Bleak Coven. They have Death on board. They got the game on board here. Do they see it? Maybe. They might. They did not. Well, that's good for us. Take that. I mean, we're dead this turn anyway. Well, that's annoying. Ancient Grudges come in. Also, like, Wither the Storm. Weather. And Wither. Wanderer's Ornament. Quote. Pulse. Sure. I highly doubt we win this one either. Like, honestly, that was just absurdly stupid how that deck ran. So I was always like, I don't know if anything really needs banned, but like after seeing that, yeah, get rid of a Tog. Just a ban a Tog. A Tog's the issue. It's not. I don't think the artifact lands are. So I think you would still have a tier deck with the artifact lands. That's completely. I don't know if fair is the right word, but that's reasonable. Get rid of the Atog. The Atog's the issue. Would be nice if it got banned. Get a Blood Fountain. I'm in between Wildfiring here or Ancient Grudging them. Kind of like Wildfire here and then Ancient Grudge next turn. Why do I always tap wrong? Go get a second black source. Slagwoods Bridge. Because especially with this Blood Fountain, I've never, like, I knew people were playing this in this deck, but I never looked into, like, why. And then after seeing, like, just that last match, Blood Fountain, I think, took this deck potentially to another level that I think there is probably something that needs banned. Because, like, one way is, like, one win con is to, like, kill, you know, their annoying critters. And you can't do that with, you know what I mean? We're just on the keep them off of land, hopefully, play. That's what we want to do. Slow them down for a turn. We can either Gambit or Cleansing Wildfire here. We Gambit for... It doesn't matter which one we do. I just Gambit for a red source. A double Bleak Coven. Nice. Then we have Galvanic Blast and Ancient Grudge in the grave still. We're probably going to Ancient Grudge this Blood Fountain eventually. Especially if they keep playing Indestructible Lane. Sure. Chromatic Star. Wow, you're annoying. Bleak Coven. I'd like to draw some lands to get to Annoyed Altisaur. Depending on what they do, we might just do that next turn. Is Cleansing Wildfire. Are they gonna play Disciple here? I guess they could just sack the Blood Fountain. A Deadly Dispute. This deck's absurd. Thoughtcast. They've literally drawn 2, 4, 5, 5 cards this turn. 6, and counting your draws. 7, 8. They've drawn like 7 or 8 cards this one turn. That's stupid. Like that literally is just so absurd. I just play the other Bleak Coven Vampires if they don't kill this one. They have the Gal Blast. Yep. Grab a, suppose, Ancient Grudge. Interesting. Why do I always tap that wrong? One, two, three, four, five, six. Ancient Grudge helping here. Yeah, Ancient Grudge has been helping us out quite a bit, that's for sure. Quit drawing lands. They draw 6 cards. 45 million cards. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And they have up the Gal Blast in hand. Stupid. Hydro Blast. I'm not entirely sure I would bring Hydro Blast in this matchup. I guess we have like the Wildfire cards. Makes sense. Come on, Dinosaur. Wildfire's not the best. Lyric Wellspring. We get the Atog, sure. On pass. Alright, so here's what my plan is here. Can grudge the 1. Sure. Grudge the other one. Painters you. Digging for a counterspell, I suppose. They get to draw 1 billion cards. Awesome. I got there. Unless they have a Gal Blast in hand. Yes. Why did they? When don't they? You know what I mean? It's like, when don't they have the Gal Blast? And then they get to draw a bajillion cards. Like, they're down to 27 cards. It's kind of frustrating because it's just like, this shouldn't be this way. You know what I mean? Gal Blast Disciple. Alright, we got there. Run it back, I suppose. I mean, we just gotta want, like, all the Ancient Grudges in the world. I bet we mulligan to 4 again. No, this hand's keepable. Gonna keep this and probably bottom the Weather the Storm. Keep. Let me just bottom Pulse here. Bottom Pulse. I could potentially gain more life off of Weather. A little bit slower of a start for our opponent. Now I'll start vomiting out artifacts. I'll probably just Ancient Grudge this Great Furnace here. Draw another Pulse anyway. I was like, please tell me they don't have any more land. Get a boarding party. Dead a dispute, draw a million cards. Sure. Yeah, if we want to keep drawing lands, I'm fine with that. Just start hitting these boarding parties left and right. Great Furnace. You know what? No. Let them have the Great Furnace. They already have enough lands anyway. You know what I mean? I'd rather save it for actually something more relevant. Keep playing cards. I'd love for you to play like double Mirror Enforcer here. We can gain a ton of life. Gal Blast our face. Or they're just going to Deadly Dispute. Of all the indestructible lands. Chainers would be nice. Oh, we're gonna weather the storm here for sure. Weather gain 12. Gain even more than 12. Make it just a little bit harder for him. Like, oh, Chainer's Edict would have been so nice there. Do get a Gal Blast. No attacks. You know what? Full attack. Here's why, because they would have to sack creatures. I mean, sacrifice artifacts to save their Atog here. I think he's debating it. No blocks. Nice. We have Llanowar as backup. We play Boarding Party again next turn. They might just have the kill shot here. They Gal Blast that makes me think they might have the kill shot. Can they do 35 in one turn? I think so. They could just dump a bajillion artifacts on the field. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 36. They would have Exacxies. I think that's what they're digging for. They have to have the fling, though, in order to kill us. Well, let's see if they got it. They got it, they got it. Not a whole lot I can do about it. We've got to draw like 45 fucking thousand cards. It's really irritating. I mean, in all honesty, it's really irritating. It's like you should not be able to have that many like good cards. You know what I mean? One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, it's like we could play Entourage here. Gal Blast this away. Potentially have a blocker. Get to draw a card. Although they could steal the... Have another Gal Blast, which is pretty likely. We could Boarding Party into something. I kind of like using our mana a little bit more. I don't know if efficiently is the right word, but potentially officially. So let's pop that dude. Sure. Doesn't matter. I wanted it off the field. I'll swamp. Not the best. We could... Again, they get to draw a bajillion cards. Blue-white. Wellspring. Like, the amount of cards they've drawn is just absurd. Like, this is not fun. This is super unfun. Will chump. They do not even attack. Fine with me. Our opponent is drawing so many cards they have to discard. We draw the dinosaur. Well, let's throw down the dinosaur. Gal blast that thing away. If we attack, they have to sacrifice 2 artifacts. Go to 10, okay. Yeah. Like, we Gal Blast here, they have to sacrifice an artifact to them to keep it alive. Maybe I should have. Maybe I really should have. Aesthetics Prism. I might just send this upstairs. The amount of redraws, like, they're down to 23 cards in their deck. They literally have gone through half of their deck, because that's 30 cards total. Double black. All 4 prisms. Mirror Enforcer. Totally gonna chump block here. Sure. Make it easy for him. Okay, so we are either on the boarding party plan or the Pulse of Murasa plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 shy of Pulse and boarding party, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Let's just throw down boarding party. 2, 5, 6. Gainer's Edict. I'll take Packmate. Bleak Coven. They do have the Hydro Blast for that. Sure. I'm like, do I attack here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So they could have it and fling, and then we're dead. I don't think we attack here. We make them have more Gal Blast, Lightning Bolts, and stuff. Cast down. Cast down. We Gal Blast that now, that screws up their turn, potentially. It's been an intense game, man. They let it go. That's scary. In turn, they Gal Blast our face. That's terrifying. That can't be good, right? You get another Atog. Blood Fountain. Back Blood Fountain, return Disciples. And they don't have mana. They have 5 for something? I don't know. I think they have the game, though. They're being awful aggressive if they don't have the game. It's been a crazy game. They have to have it, right? Yes, they have it. Flinger face. Lame. What a dumb, stupid game. That is, like, irritating on another level. Oh, Banatog. Just Banatog. I mean, in all honesty. They just get the game out of nowhere. That's stupid. I don't like that deck. I mean, I don't hate it. My thing is, like, so if you ban a Tog, it's just a really good, like, Affinity deck, right? It's just a really good artifact deck. But having the Atog in there makes it, like, just a complete, like, game crusher of a deck. Is what it is. And again, like, we were so close to getting that one. I feel like and it didn't matter because they just draw 45 cards a turn and then have their combo piece. It's really irritating. All right, can we get into a potential game 3? So we can go 0-3. We could rally back. I don't feel confident though. Oh, looking at this infect list, pretty cool. There's this mono, like, Demir Bogle deck that seems. This is not. No, this is not a Bogle's deck. This is a mono black sack. Now I know why they have blue in the sideboard just for Hydroblast. That's it. What's Shambling Gas? Yeah. Shambling Gas seems like it could be good. There's this Landfall deck that seems cool. I lost a dice roll. Oh no. I'm gonna keep it. Not great. But I also don't feel confident in our predicament anyway, so. Oh, this is some life gain deck. Okay. For one. Sure. Probably not gonna win this one either. Hey, what's up, Cooper? Thanks for the raid. Not doing very well. I am in a league. Not doing very well. We got thrashed by Slivers, which game 1 was close. Game 2, he mulliganed to 4. And then last matchup was Affinity. We took the middle game from them. And game 3 was close, but then they just, you know, flung a 30, 32 or whatever, 31, a tog at our face. And we were ahead pretty good. And they just, you know, I think they had like under 20 cards left in their deck where they've drawn so much. Deck's just absurd. Foretell the Packmate. The more I've played against that Affinity build, I like, can we ban a Tog? Affinity, yeah, no kidding. Tog's absurd. But what's the likelihood they will? Because, like, they don't really pay attention to Pauper, do they? Don't have a land, so let's foretell our Packmate here. Do draw land. So we can either foretell Packmate number 2 or Gal Blast, one of their puny things. I think I just like foretelling the other Packmate. We are probably going to lose game 1 thanks to, wow, they're playing Thrilling Discovery. Nice. Because of all their flyers, more than likely. They do have Prismatic Strand. So there's no point of attacking anytime soon. Journey to Nowhere. It doesn't matter if we... Jacks our Packmate from us. Hits us for 5 in the air. You get another Gal Blast. Tell Packmate. Draw land. Yeah. Oop. Faithless Looting. All the draw power in the world. They have several Prismatic Strands. Oh, we're definitely getting Fiery Cannonade here. I don't know what else we'd want, really. Deck's cool. I like this deck. This is pretty similar to what you were playing earlier today, wasn't it, Cooper? Take 1,000,000 in the air. Pretty sure we lose this game 1. I'm very confident we do. You would get Bleak Coven Vampires. That could help. Going to attack with Boarding Party. I know they have Prismatic Strands. I'll say if I was them, I wouldn't even bother with it right now. And they're going to anyway. Yeah. I mean, this deck looks really cool. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're like, unless we get, we need what, like a we need our Altisaur. Even then, that doesn't do it because of Prismatic Strands. Lightning Bolt. We can just start. We can just take all of our burn to their stuff. Hate to do it, but you know. I'm just doing it to be aggro. I mean, in all honesty, we really need to kind of do it. I know they can tap for Prismatic Strands. Or could they just have Lightning Bolt? Or they don't. Turn Stands one. Yeah, no kidding. Very good. Another Battle Screech. Yeah, this is a game I'm pretty sure we don't win game one. I'm very positive we don't. I'm like super duper positive we don't. Especially when we can't get this other Bleak Coven Vampire on board here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Packmate. Draw a card. And we're dead. We're dead to Flyers. This league has... I have not had any... I've been playing... I don't know if I've been playing bad, but I have had horrible records. Like the past 2 weeks playing Magic. I have not done good at all. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if there's anything else I want. Chainer's Edict seems particularly bad in this matchup. We got all the Chainer's Edicts we can bring in. I like Pulse of Murasa doesn't seem that bad. To gain some life. Try it like that. Would like to go first. Can't cast most of what's in our hand. Better. Can't cast Packmate, unfortunately, but we do have cards. So I'll probably just bottom Packmate. Keep bottom Packmate. Anyone know any good cards I could play in Pioneer or Gruul? No, I don't know anything about Pioneer. I've never played the format. Sorry, I don't know much about the format. My best opinion would be just to go on MTG Goldfish and look at what other people are playing in similar colors. There's Cannonade. Does Prismatic Strands blank Cannonade? That thing now. It does blank it. Sucks. So that's pretty much our only our only out. I feel like. That was rude. Opponent. I think they might have kept a bad hand on Dust to Dust. They could just have 2 Dust to Dust. They did. Why wouldn't they? That probably won them the game, right? Yep. Cast it. Have no black mana. My creature's bigger than you. For now. Easy, Pete. I don't know what else to do. I'm pretty sure we lose. Well, go 0-3. I'm betting 0-5. Let's do an 0-5 league. That's where I think we're heading to. 0-5. The ultimate perfect record. You could earn trophies for that, like a participation trophy. I'd be on the leaderboard. That's for damn sure. Hey, we did it. And they have prismatic strands. You know what? I'm just done. I'm done with this. Go for the 2-3, I guess. Oh. Tomorrow I'll try some more Tron again, but where's that Tron? I don't want to change it. I don't know if I like Sundering Titan. I think I'd rather have Thragdaddy in here instead. Yeah, the last week when I played Pauper, went 1-4, not in leagues. Now I'm not doing so hot either. I want to look at I want to look at this list. Cool. Elf. Sacrifice Llanowar Augur. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample 10 a turn. Oh, that's cool. White Mama, and then Ichor Claw, Groundswell, Massive Might, Mutant Growth. Yeah, this deck looks fun. What's this one? Comes into play with tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. Okay. Yeah, this deck looks cool. This Infect build. You're playing against some of the best Pauper players in the world. Don't feel. No, I mean, it's not that I feel bad. I don't care if I really win or lose or not, but it feels annoying because I feel like I'm just getting my teeth kicked in. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like we're doing. I'm gonna keep this. Hey, Pauper Akbar. Thanks for the follow. I like the name. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I don't really feel bad about. I don't really care about losing. It's just a game. The part that I feel bad about. Oh, annoying. Don't take our Geomancer's Gambit, please. I would like to have that. I just feel like every match we've played so far, I felt like we've not had a chance, really. It's not like like I said, it's not that I really care if we lose or... Oh, I gotta change the follower goal. If I lose or not, it's more like just the feeling of like no matter what you do, you're just screwed. It gets irritating. Slagwoods Bridge. They did take our Geomancer. You... Play the other one. What Infinity build is running Duress mainboard? That's interesting to me. Wildfire. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want a Bonder's Ornament? Do I want a Llanowar Visionary? Do I want a Wildfire? Yeah, sometimes you can do everything right and still lose. Yeah, that's true. What I want to do here. We Wildfire, we go up and draw a card. We Bonder's Ornament, we just ramp. We Llanowar Visionary, we get a creature on board and ramp. We don't have any black source, so it's really tempting to Bonder's Ornament or Cleansing Wildfire here. We could Wildfire, leave up Gal Blast. I think I talked myself into what I'm doing. Bump. Painter's Edict. Probably a good decision then. Mirror Enforcer. Yep. Yep. See, that's my thing is like, look at this deck right now. This deck's running really well, and it doesn't even have a Tog. The Tog is just the obnoxious... Well, there it is. It's just the obnoxious win con. Like, get rid of a Tog. We Gal Blast a Tog. It doesn't matter. Just go the Enforcer. Oh, I don't even have enough artifacts. Well, bunt. Play Bonner's Ornament. Just Chainers you. No Metalcraft. Yeah, I realized that too late. I'm used to having Metalcraft in this deck, like, pretty easily, so, like, I'm just like, yeah, I have it. Hit us for 1,000,000. They have the win here. Probably. More than likely. Opponent, you can't tell me good luck, have fun when you're playing Affinity. Yep. Well, that wasn't fun. Alright, run it like that. I brought in these for the Boggles matchup, but I think I'd rather have Duress, honestly. Duress works better in other matchups. I mean, this would be like devastating if we played Boggles or Heroic. I had to think what the other one was. It would be devastating, but we also don't have like, I don't know. Duress was pretty good when I played against Affinity before with this deck. I don't know if this is the right cards to have. Do not know. I would like to play first. We have stuff. I'm gonna keep it. We have turn 2 Wildfire. We have a couple Chainer's Edicts. Probably Wildfire for a secondary black source. I don't know. No turn 1 Dump Affinities? Wow. Ancient Grudge. Yes, please. Double Ancient Grudge is interesting. That's for sure. Now we're just going to be on the keep them off of a land route. Probably just Ancient Grudge these two things away this turn. Let's just be annoying for a little bit. Quit drawing lands. They're killable lands, so there is that. Just keep drawing Ancient Grudges. 3. The Visionary, let's draw a card. Okay. Life wants us to hate this deck. I'm fine with that. Karma's throwing us a little bit of a bone after that last game. Keep on all the land. We're going to hit him with Chainer's Edict. Chainer you. Sure. Flashback Ancient Grudge. Back for 2. Gonna leave up Ancient Grudge. And it kind of feels good to be the annoying one for once. Draw Gal Blast. I would prefer to actually another land here. Each opponent for playing Artifact. Yeah, no kidding. We got it handed to us last match with the dust to dust to dust to dust. All the Dustins. I know they get to draw a card off of this, but it's worth it to get rid of their filtering, I think. Oh, we make them have to clean up, too. Dumped a Mirror Enforcer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just one shy. Gal Blast does not have metalwork either. Hit them for 2 every turn, I guess, until they're dead. All 4 of them. Do have the Gal Blast for our card. So we finally whiff them on lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still short for the Altisaur. Aha, we got him. We got to draw lands, though. All right, well, we can't draw either, so... Hey, there we go. Here comes the dinosaur. I'll blast your face for only 2, though. So we can do this game 3. That'd be nice. Yeah, I gotta admit, drawing all 4 Ancient Grudges is pretty strong. Return a little bit of the favor we've had this whole league. We got cards that do stuff. Keep it. Be nice if we draw an untap land next turn. That'd actually be really awesome. Don't, though. Another Wellspring. I don't have anything really worth Ancient Grudging here, so I'm going to Wildfire here. We'll just grab a red source, more than likely. Painter's Edict's interesting. That's for sure. The Chromatic Star, and then here's where they vomit out Mirror Enforcers. Now that's a land Ancient Grudge eats. Disciple. Mirror Enforcer. Disciple. Hog. Good draw, because now we can eat all their stuff. So we want to Gal Blast the Disciple. Want to Ancient Grudge the Mirror Enforcer. Yep. Okay. And then we want to Chainers the Hog. If I was them, I'd probably sack the Wellsprings to draw. They don't. They could just have more Mirror Enforcers in hand. Depending on what we draw, we could Vampire or Boarding Party next turn. Mirror Enforcer. So what I'm actually going to do is probably just Ancient Grudge this. And then Vampire. Let's do this for a couple turns. Actually, we'll probably boarding party next turn. No, I don't want to play Pulse of Murasa. I just want to flick cards around. They have the Gal Blast for my vampires. We're down to 1 card in hand, though. Cast down is nice. Get in there with boarding party. They get like 1 deadly dispute though, and they're back in the game, or Thoughtcast. That's my thing with Affinity, is like there's so many like good draw cards they have. Like, do you really need to also let them include a Tog and Thing? Like, this would still be a tier 1 deck if you got rid of those, right? It still would be. It 100% would still be a tier 1 deck. There's the Blood Fountain. Would not mind drawing a Ancient Grudge for Blood Fountain. Forest. Don't have enough black sources to vampire and cast down. Well, let's play the vampire. Do 4 to you. Go to 6. They are empty-handed. Attack with the Llanowar Visionary. Might be able to get there. They get a Tog and Mirror Enforcer back, sure. Is this just where they have Fling in hand? Here comes the Tog. Goes the Mirror Enforcer. They looking for it? If we seriously lose to Fling here, I'm just going to be annoyed. They don't have enough mana for Fling. Well, now they do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 25 is what they would get it to. 7. They would be 1 shy from killing me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yeah, they would be 1 shy of killing me, but they could always just have another like 1 drop or something. I don't know. And they probably wouldn't have enough mana. If Llanowar Visionary lives, I'm probably just going to Pulse of Murasa for the Bleak Coven Vampire. It's either that or cast down the Atog. I haven't decided yet. We do have enough for the Pulse of Murasa Bleak Coven next turn. Go for the Bleak Coven kill. Did I get there against Affinity? Do we finally each etch one in? No. I don't know. They're probably looking for a counter spell or something for this. Got there. GG, opponent. Well, we're not getting skunked this record. League. If we can finish 2-3, at least earn some play points back. Maybe. See. There's this landfall deck too I found. Check this out. This looks kind of wicked. So Cume, Hellbound, a lot of landfall stuff, Kurt Ape. I wonder why there's no Wild Nacatl. But yeah, it's just a landfall deck. Looks really cool. I like it. This, I think, would be a fun deck, too, to play at some point. Well, let's head into the last one. Oh. I had a big stretch there. That Boros Bully deck, though, does seem really cool. I've thought that for a little while now. That deck seemed pretty interesting. Boros Monarch. Brave Inspector. So this list is different than what our opponent was playing. Our opponent playing the pseudo Solsticery kind of build. Kind of what our opponent was on here. I like the artwork to that Dust to Dust. I like that one better than the other one. That's cool. Oh, we're in. That's Bully. Boros Monarch plays Corsask Fisher. So there is a difference between the two. Of course, Skyfisher is a really good card too. What I like that's what I really like about Paupers. There's some really powerful stuff, but the games typically the games play a little longer than something like Modern does. It doesn't quite have the power level of like Modern stuff. They do, because I pulled up a Dimir Bogles list. That's what it said, Dimir Bogles, and it was just mono black sack. I was like, what's this Dimir Bogle list playing Carrion Feeder? Well, it wasn't, so the mulligan. This one's probably a keep. Probably bottoming Slagwoods Bridge. I'd rather have the 2 Packmates we could foretell. Don't know if that's right or not. Whoa. A cool looking swamp. I'll just lead on this. That way we have a red source too on the field. That's a really cool looking swamp. Monarch is more mid-range, plays 2 mana artifacts like Prosthetic Prism. Gotcha. Oh, is this that dumb Cycle Storm deck? If you're a fan of this deck, then, you know, whatever you like. I hate this deck. The last time I played against this, I literally just... I just hit yield and just let them do their thing. I do not like this deck at all. I'm a fan. I played it a few times. I've only played against it once, and it was such a miserable experience. I think I played against it with goblins, I think. Brent Cook has done good things for this list. I don't know what we bring into sideboard against this deck either. Well, let's see. I don't know what... I don't remember, like, there's how we disrupt this. I don't think we have anything on the sideboard for it other than, like, maybe life gain. I think is, like, the only thing we got. Bring in Weather the Storm. I'm gonna attack for 3. We could play... leave up Cast Down. Might bring in Pyro since they've shown an island. Maybe. I was like, I don't think we have really anything else. Like, Chainer's Edict's kind of a dead card, so we do have spots to bring stuff in. If I remember right, when I played against Goblins, I could interrupt their thing with, like, Lightning Bolt or whatever. If I remember correctly, I could have. Need Spellbomb? Yeah, no kidding. There was a way I was able to disrupt what they were doing last time I played this. Played against this, I mean. Exploit means you, when it enters the battlefield, you just sacrifice a creature, right? So it could sacrifice itself. Make a bajillion mana. Yeah, you can bolt the creature, but they'll probably play 2 more. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Because I've only played, like I said, I've only played against this deck once. I'm not sure if I've seen you play this deck. I watched you play that Mogwarts one. You did play something kind of cycly, I remember, not too long ago. I don't remember if it was exactly something like this list or not. It's like, are we dead this turn? That is the question. Here's another thing I remember is they could easily just time out. The last time I played against this deck, they almost did time out, and we got the win, but very closely. Probably gonna play Goblins next week for Pauper though, because I want to try out Reckless Impulse in the Goblin list. I want to take out the 3 Skirt Protectors, bring in 3 Reckless Impulses. See how it does. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's the Draneth Stinger. I wonder if this list is on Goldfish. I would like to look it over at some point. This is like solitaire Magic, where I'm sure it's probably fun for the player to play it, but not not to play against it. Like Storm in Modern. Surgical Extraction. That's not Pauper legal. Can you imagine if Surgical was in this format? Absurd. Back Song of the Damned. I feel the same way about Tron. Would rather play against anything else. Yeah, no. Oh, I actually played Tron yesterday to try it out. I've played against it a million times. And I didn't like it. I didn't like how it played. I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, but I'm not a fan of it so far. It's just not my play style. It's not my thing. I also punted with it massively, but from the 5 matches I played yesterday, I don't like it. I don't like Tron. I'll let it grow on me, see what I think after a few more matches, but I'm not a big fan of it. Teachings. If this was like, if they still had Grape Shot in this format, this deck would be absurd, probably. Can I kill this thing now? No, because they could just float mana. There's one of them. Why not? All right. You go, opponent. I mean, they have the win, but... Right? Don't they? Pretty sure they do. Could you imagine Weather the Storm? That'd be hilarious. Oh, we're definitely sighting it in, that's for sure. All right. Weather. Probably the only thing I'm gonna bring in. Maybe Pulse of Murasa, just some life gaining stuff. Chainer's Edict's not gonna be any good. Go down the Chainer's Edicts and just bring in the red elemental blasts just because. Just because. I would like to go first. Not a good hand. Also not a very good hand. Going to keep it. We're going to bottom the Annoyed Altisaur. Smell another 1 and 4. That seems to be my pauper record here recently. Street Wraith. It's crazy to me Street Wraith was ever a common. Throw another land. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Gal Blast. Throw down Bonner's Ornament. Your turn. Yeah, I don't feel like we're going to win this one. Our opponent must play this deck a lot because they're pretty quick with it. It was the last time I played this. I don't think they were very familiar with the deck because they took a long time to set up anything. 3, 4. 4, play Packmate, draw a card, a Lightning Bolt, kill that Blood Celebrant. Loves the top deck Weather the Storm. That's what we'll do, is we'll just weather the storm and let him go. Gain a bajillion life. That's how we win, right? Because then they would have to top deck. They would basically deck themselves before they killed us, more than likely. But we got to get to our next turn, which is unlikely now. Oh, here they go. Turn for us, seems like. It was turn 4, turn 5 last game. Don't know. You're not waiting for me to respond. Do anything. Whole bunch of Reaping the Graves. Still. Are we dead, opponent? Come on. Kill me. We have to be, right? We get a turn next turn. Probably our only chance. There is a fizzle rate, but it ain't very much. No, I'm pretty sure we lose. Let our opponent practice them. Well, another 1 and 4, seems like. I do have someone playing a modern Pox deck that I found on Twitch that I'm gonna raid when this is over. I'm not gonna lie, like the thing that's like discouraging is like the matches we've lost this league have not even felt like we were even in the game. Like, I mean, it literally felt like we did nothing. They just mollywopped us the whole time. Like, damn. You know what I mean? That's how I felt last week when I played the Mono Black Sack too. I just felt like no matter what, we just got completely demolished. Ball Ritual. I don't know if they can get us here. And the reason why I don't know is because they're down to 15 cards. I guess they do have 3 of the Drannith Stingers in hand. I don't know. Okay. Sure. I guess they could. Do they just play like 3 of the Draneth stingers and kill us that way? They only got 1 back, didn't they? They got 2. No, they only got 1. I guess they could have 2 in hand. And they're going to kill us for Xaxes. I don't know. They return Reaping the Graves for a bajillion. Well, what are you going to do when you play against a deck that you can't do anything against? You know what I mean? I don't know if our opponent has it or not. I don't have a clue. This is fun Magic, right? This is fun. Reaping the Graves for 1,000,000. They get back all their Draneth Stingers. Then they kill us that way. Pretty sure they don't whiff. Pretty sure they're getting there. So they just play 3 of these guys and then they just cycle. We're dead. Well, that was fun. That was fun interactive Magic. I had a good time. All right. 1-4. I did not have fun. Thank you, Cooper, for the raid. I'm going to send you all to the Swish Gamer playing some kind of modern Pox deck. And I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.